sing the blues to this tune as the rain goes down in sheets. The dark skies loom, I'm in the valley of the beats. On a journey of the heart, got to say goodbye to my dear grandma. I wipe my eye, a tear to dry. Memories are forever and engraved upon my heart. Your spirit lives on, I do my best to do my part. Cause you had a lot of love, never quite knew how to show it, but I knew it and I felt it in the end, you know I know it. Approaching final days, I found myself a distance in a mileage set in my head, a different instance. When I finally had my chance, I made my way to come and visit. The side of your face made me ask myself who is it. As I knelt by your side, I lay your kiss upon your cheek. Although you were unconscious, I felt your will to speak. Such a painful sight, all hooked up to apparatus. Took the nurse to the side to find out about your status. Somebody tell me why we must say goodbye to the ones we love. Why do they have to go and die? The feeling of death ain't the type you can compare to anything else. Tell me, how can this be fair? Somebody tell me why we must say goodbye to the ones we love. Why do they have to go or die? The feeling of death ain't the type you can compare to anything else. Tell me, how can this be fair? I reflect upon the moments spent together in the past. The quality time, oh how I wish that it would last. No funeral procession to let out all my grief. No headstone or placard to ply with any grief. So in a sense you live on, in my head you're still about. I can see you sat at home with your photo albums out, telling stories of your business extensive, where your travels. We were listening intently as your tales would unravel, drinking vodka and tonic, puffing on a cigarette, which is probably the cause and how with death you finally met. You were well into your 80s and sharp as any blade. My thoughts, they are so vivid, I hope they never fade. You were determined in life, and that is what I will remember. Celebrate your existence on the 7th of December. This track is an epitaph I've written for you, and I hope so where you watch and see the things that I do. Somebody tell me why we must say goodbye to the ones we love. Why do they have to go and die? The feeling of death ain't the type you can compare to anything else. Tell me, how can this be fair? Somebody tell me why we must say goodbye to the ones we love. Why do they have to go or die? The feeling of death ain't the type you can compare to anything else. Tell me, how can this be fair? Rest in peace, Valerie, Palmerie. We love you and we miss you. Sleep tight. Good night.